for London. Tonight, we set our scene within Hammersmith, just outside Hammersmith's very own water treatment plant. A facility that rests just across from Frank Banfield Park, just a couple of roads away from Charing Cross Hospital. Casper, having tracked his quarry and his kidnapped ally to this very location, if the evidence that he has gathered so far is correct, his target and the kindred the sheriff has demanded he retrieve should be here. You are looking at a relatively large, a moderately sized warehouse-like structure. The doors are locked, but from inside the windows you can see a large number of pumps and pipes. And large canisters connected to them. You can see further in the shelf are a series of shelves. You think that in them is a variety of tools that are used for the maintaining of this equipment. Of course, you're only seeing but a fraction of the treatment plant from here. You think there's much more a floor or two below where the water is collected.
I'm assuming because this plant is still active, it's kind of loud. At least there's that general humming noise of equipment and stuff moving.
There is the humming of the treatment plant, yes. As a result, there is not much residential nearby. It's a good few roads away. You're actually kind of close to them, well, not in the middle of, but more or less right next to Hammersmith Square.
He takes this and kind of... It makes some sense for a vampire to hide in a place like this. It's just more... He's thinking, like, unless they have the tools, like, it's just a matter of time. Somebody would find somebody here, but it's loud, it's noisy, really only personnel move around, so it's like it's not terrible as he moves throughout the plant. So looking for traces of movement to hopefully lead him where he needs to go.
Roll me wits plus investigation.
No successes.
No successes, okay. As you make your way through the complex under obfuscate, do you hear the faint echo of weeping, someone crying or groaning or screaming? It's a bit difficult to tell. It's a very tinny sound, as if it's reverberated multiple times and from quite far away. It seems to be coming from below. There is a stairway and a couple of lifts that go down a level.
You begin descending then, so moving quietly and carefully.
Okay. You make your way through the plant. You don't really... Oh, sorry. You don't really see anything that immediately sticks out. But you begin making your way through the lower level. You can see the section where there's a lot of pipes that connect up to the upper level. You're sort of walking along like an iron catwalk. As you make your way through, you follow the noise, and you also begin to hear the flow of running water. As you make your way past the sort of narrow corridor of pipes, you see you actually see from your little iron catwalk the water sort of flowing throughout the plant, being collected up by the pipes to be treated. And you can also see from where you are where the water has been treated. But what you see past that as you continue to walk down is a very familiar and antagonistic looking face, whom I will show to you. Your mark from earlier. Sorry, that took so long.
That's right.
You also see your target to be rescued. being pushed, towards, her head hanging over the balcony of the stream of water. Gazing and weeping at something towards the water. Her mouth is caked in blood. She is streaming tears of Vitae down her face. You catch, if you decide to look over the balcony, another dead body being shifted along by the current of water.
There's a bit of a wood scene, you know. Another corpse said this quickly. And I guess partially the idea of, man, like how many bodies have I drinking in the public water? But that's part of it that's important.
Could you roll me your blood potency plus the obfuscate real quick?
Mhm. Oh, and I actually looked at the book. I can tell when people break it, but it doesn't change the fact that, you know, whether they break it or not. Yeah, going in circles. Yeah. But yeah, I could tell when somebody breaks my obfuscate.
You can, yes.
But of course, it doesn't mean I see them if they break it or not. If I don't have eye contact with them, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you can tell when someone pierces your obfuscate. Your obfuscate breaking completely, that is generally quite rare. You know it can be done, but you know it's not a simple effect to conjure. It's not something Kindred can normally do to you. They can see through your obfuscate, but it's rare that they can break it completely and have everybody else see you. Okay. You don't think your target sees you coming. At least she hasn't raised her head to acknowledge you.
Okay. And I'm going to further descend. And if it's okay, I would like to roll Dex Stealth as well to make sure, even if she has broken my obfuscate, to stay out of physical line of sight. Hopefully not be too loud.
Oh, what are you going to do, sorry?
Oh, I wanted to use Dex Stealth to try to stay out of her physical line of sight to get closer to her.
Simple enough to do, you're under obfuscate.
Alright, then go to corner to corner to beam to beam.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get to, within about, 10 or so meters, I look around looking for any type of evident trap or potential protection of this place that may, betray my presence.
You see very little.
With that, I'll get closer and pull out my stake and see if I can stake her.
Be a surprise check. Because you're under obfuscate.
Yep. She still gets her defense die because the intention of me doing violence for her will pierce through my obfuscate. correctly.
Yeah.
These use thing with draw to include the knowledge of violent. Everyone must notice what's composure. That's for noticing and view violence and energy effect. The aspect specifically gives the wording for it. Nope, that's just talks about the clash of wills. I swear, I remember that's the specific thing. Is obfuscate, they don't lose their defense. It's just like lowered, I think. Never read that. Obfuscate, crabs, teeth, sinking neck. I don't want to do anything. That. It's just the first thing. Okay, so night. Vampire attacks someone, cries up, but then I continue to secure them. I'm not too surprised. Okay, adding it adds no, it I add my obfuscate to my surprise roll. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. Roll surprise. Add your obfuscate to it. Or roll. I'll roll her. Wits composure.
Oh, there you go. Okay, surprise. Yeah. Otherwise, just notice. By rolling which code because by the attacker's dexterity stealth. Okay. So dexterity stealth plus my obfuscate. That's 3. I believe my stealth is only 2. Where's it? Yeah, stealth is 2. So obfuscate, so that's 8. Two successes.
Okay. You get the jump on her.
Alright. So she has 0 defense.
Mm-hmm.
I will use a stake, and if you want me to roll or not, the main thing is I'll be saying is I'm using blood and vigor to make sure he pierces through her to stab her heart.
Okay, what's your blood potency?
Oh wait, no, I can only use one. My blood was
Yeah.
0. I can only use one. So I'll still use vigor then. So then you want me to roll or?
Roll me, if you're using a stake, it's... So, normally a stake is minus 3 dice to stake somebody, to hit. If you're striking them from the back, it'll be minus 2 dice instead. So I assume you do that.
Yeah.
So it would be basically a strength plus weaponry roll, plus your vigor. Minus 2 dice.
Okay. And I'm going to spill willpower because I would be rolling chance die if I did not.
Yep, and a stake is a plus 0 weapon.
Sweet. So that's 2 plus my vigor, which I think that's 3 damage. I believe I need 5 to straight up strike her down. I'm going to invest into a stake crossbow, if not raise my weaponry.
So what was your vigor?
My vigor is only 1, so I believe you just add your vigor dice to the damage. So altogether it'd be 3.
Yeah. So, you thrust your stake into her, but it doesn't go far enough into her chest. She will wheel around, hissing reflexively in the direction of where she was struck. Distracted, she drops Clementine. And she'll say to you, oh, and back at the lake, he said you were all ever so dangerous. Let's find out how dishonest you were. I'm gonna roll initiative.
Okay, I'm at 8. Or wait, no, I'm
Yeah, we.
at 8. Yeah.
You just roll 1d10,
Yeah. So
and then
the
you
first
get a
one was two.
modifier.
Yeah, so I'm at 9 then. So
Yeah.
I don't know why. I rolled a 7 and that is my initiative, but yeah.
That's Dex plus Composure, if I recall.
Yep. So my first, the result was a 2, so 2 plus 7 is 9.
Okay, she's definitely going first. She got a 9 as a as a dice roll, so she's going first this time. I will just put this in the voice check responses.
And I believe I need to do 5 damage at once to stick her. I can't just keep pushing it in.
You can keep trying to push it in if you like. I'll allow that in this situation.
Okay.
I'm fairly flexible on it. It depends on the situation.
So I'm not sure because I don't know if she's confident enough where she's letting hit the stick is in her chest, or she'd be more cautious and whip it out. So that's why I brought it up.
That's fair. Alright, so she's going to strike first. She's going to she'll go to strike you.
My natural defense is 3.
Okay. Oh wow, she actually gets 4 successes on 3 dice.
Oh no.
She strikes you very hard for 4 points of bashing damage.
He here, makes a grunt of noise. A good impact into his chest, but it is just still a fist. And with that, he will turn on his dread presence with his nightmare, so it'll hopefully keep her from using willpower against him. I don't want her to get the inkling of doing that. And since I've already kind of stated before, there's not a lot of people around here. I ain't here to fuck around. I pull out the shotgun and I aim for her leg, and I take my shot.
Okay. She has no effective defense against firearms. You do have take a 2 dice penalty when using a firearm when aiming for a limb, so
Yes.
just minus 2 dice.
Yep, so dexterity is 3, my firearm's 2, that's 5, minus 2 is 3. I had 7, I spent 2 blood, I'll spend another blood just for physical buff. Bring that back up to 5. 5 blood. Alright, and then I do. Let's see, yeah, leg. So if I have with a shotgun, I have done 6 damage to her leg, and if it's equal to or greater to her stamina, she is not prone. Or she has a leg rack, sorry, specifically.
Okay. She has spent some blood to absorb some of that damage, and she has resilience. So she only takes 2 points of damage.
Alright. And I'm assuming, especially with resilience, your stamina is now too.
Let me double check. Yeah, her stamina exceeds that, so... However, I will note the leg has taken that much damage, so it will accumulate over time. So if you strike the leg again and manage to overcome her stamina with 2 more damage, then she'll get the leg rack.
And he'll state, with his dread presence on. I was like, it looks like somebody can't dodge bullets. How long are you gonna last?
She will... She'll smile at you and say, "Far longer than you. You seem quite fragile." And she will go for another strike against you.
Well, unfortunate part is she's not wrong.
Well, she only gets 1 success this time.
Yay! So I take the 1 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
So I am at 5 bludgeoning. More shotguns to the knees.
To the knees.
Alright. That's only 2. Or 3, sorry. Shotgun space damage value is 3. My bad. So yeah, that's 3 to the leg.
Hmm.
And I'm keeping track of my ammo, so I have 4 more shots before I have to take time to reload.
Okay. She soaks all of that. You do the damage, it busts through her leg, but it doesn't matter too much to her movement.
Yeah, and it is my just going, shit.
She lets out an animalistic noise that reverberates throughout the treatment plant. And you begin to hear the pitter-patter of a quadrupedal creature. running towards you, but you don't immediately see them.
It's like, the shite is like, now he's like, now I'm on the clock before I get gayed up by her furry friends. So he's gonna keep going for the leg, but he's gonna spend another blood and a willpower. But now he's at 4 blood, so he's officially hungry. Oh, god damn it. So another 3 to the leg.
She'll soak that. Do you want to roll me another wits plus composure check real quick?
Yes. What's plus composure? Right.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Clementine has vanished.
Ah, shit.
She hit the floor when her assailant dropped her. But she's not around anymore. She's just not there.
Now he's thinking, ah, shit, please don't. He's like, he's really hoping, like, please don't be turned against me. Like, please be running away. He can't just run because she's gonna follow him and get her friends, and she's right. He's not as durable, nor is he as fast.
Okay, she does another bludgeoning point of damage to you. Keep track of your wound penalties at this point. How much stamina do you have?
I have
2. So you have 7 health levels.
Yep, I have 7 health. I am at 6 bludgeoning right now.
So you're suffering from a -2 dice penalty. Actually, she has a lot of health, so she doesn't care about bludgeoning, but she doesn't care about wound penalties yet. She is, however, looking hungry. So it is your opportunity to make a move.
So no more leg shots. It's like, body's getting heavy, joints hurt. Part of his mind's thinking, I thought I'm not supposed to feel like this anymore. But he's kind of realizing, damage is still damage and pain is still pain. So he's just gonna take a regular old shot at her chest, not trying to aim for a leg, and he's just hoping to God he can just gun her down. It's 5, -2 is 3. Spend another willpower. Thank God.
Ooh.
So that's 8 damage.
3 10s in a row. That is 8 damage. She had taken 5, if I do recall, prior to that.
She took 2 because she soaked. She took 5, then she soaked it with her soaked some of it with her.
There's also the stake damage, though.
Oh yeah, the stake. Yeah, that's true.
So one second, let me do some math here real quick. Okay. Alright, despite letting off several shots into her chest and completely shredding her body utterly, to the point where not even her significant endurance can keep up with it. She is still standing, mutilated. Um,
He'll look at her and he'll just straight up say, "This would be impressive if I wasn't so mad right now."
and you're quite hungry, and while she's not bleeding, you can smell all the vitae coming out of that huge, well, these huge wounds that you've left in her body. You have bigger problems to deal with as an absolutely mangled looking. You think it's actually a wolf, but it's so badly wounded you can't really tell. Like the eye is hanging out of its eye socket almost. Like it's a grim sight to look at. It looks like looks more like a zombie animal than an actual creature. It's gonna bound towards you and try and bite your face off.
Oh joy.
Next turn,
Uh,
I will have it act
so
last. This is just a common animal. Well, not a common
I guess
animal, but very much the lesser of a vampire.
I'm assuming it's what level 2 animalism. It's those homunculi specific names that animalism used to make. But regardless, I do want to prefer that. For the most part, my assailant is in shock, and she's just gonna be standing there looking tough, but she isn't gonna follow me.
She's sort of
What should
hanging
I?
onto the railing right now. She's heavily wounded. Not so much that she can't stand or that she's not conscious, but certainly not in a position to really openly attack you. She makes a punch at you, and well, you effectively have reduced her to a chance die. She swings and misses. She can't really hit you.
And he will turn his gaze to the wolf and move into shotgun range and take a shot at that. Alright, so I have two more shots left. He takes three.
Shotguns do +3 damage, if I recall, with 9
Yeah.
again as well.
No, I don't believe they're nine again.
Shotguns are definitely 9 again. I've dealt with enough shotguns to know that. People love shotguns because they are 9 again.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, wait, you're right. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
they have
I
the 9 again, which actually means on one of your checks you should have
yeah.
rolled 2 more dice, I think. But it's whatever.
My
Actually,
bad. I didn't know that.
I will roll 2 of I'll let it roll over to this check. Oh, and you got very lucky. You got 2 8s.
Yay.
So it does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. It does have vitae, and it does use it.
It got resilience from her master,
Hmm.
or from their master.
It doesn't stop it from taking a significant amount of damage, however.
So when the shot rings out and the wolf, though probably still standing because the joys of resilience, I can tell that, oh yeah, he ain't going nowhere. So he's basically been Rock Lee. We wish he could move, but he can't.
Yep. He's gonna try and bite you, though.
Alright, those two down. He looks back to the assailant.
Oh, well. Oh, the wolf actually fails to hit you.
Oh, okay. So the wolf's still standing. My bad.
Oh, yeah, he's still standing. Yeah, you don't one-shot him at all.
Okay.
He's still up. You strike him as he leaps at you, which actually causes him to be flung backwards. But then he does so again. and this time manages to. But this time you duck instead, and he flies past you, wheels around to go for another strike, but you have a moment to take another shot. He's clearly not going to stop.
So damn this thing. Alright, more shot after this. Fuck.
And then you got to reload.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take a dramatic failure for this. So when I shoot and take the shot, I hear that jamming noise. I'm like, oh, come on.
Oh yeah, yep, your gun jams. That gun's a fucking write-off.
He just looks at his thing. He just puts the shotgun down. He's not gonna take time to try to repair it. And he just kind of puts up his hands, does a come on gesture to this thing.
Your assailant smiles. She says nothing. She just points at you. Her hands are... Well, she's hanging onto the balcony. It's really... She just points a finger at you, as if to tell her dog to do as it will. And it will. Oh, it does lose some dice. Okay, it gets 2 successes to bite you. It does +1 damage of bite.
So 3. So I was at 6, so I have now taken 2 lethal. So I am... How does he tear some chunks out of me that are significant?
Oh, he literally begins the process of eating you.
You hear him kind of growl, more animalistically, typically does. The beast taking notice. And with that, he will just kind of strike at the thing. And how do you look at my health levels again? Does it max out at 2 or does it max out at 3 for taking too many injuries? Remember?
Maxes out at 3.
And I'll start taking those wound penalties once I get to... Alright, would I be already taking -3 right now with the bludgeoning, or do I need to wait till lethal to start taking -3?
You take -3 when your health box is filled. When your health track is filled up.
Yeah, then I will be taking -3 because it's still the bludgeoning. I will spend a blood to heal 2 of the bludgeoning. So I am now at 3.
Okay.
I am not in the best position, and I will strike at this thing, spending another willpower. So that's -2 from the wounds, which negates by his strength.
It'd be -1 if you've healed 2 wounds.
Would it? Because my health track is filled, then
When your third last health box is filled, you get a -1 dice penalty. When your second to last one is filled, it's -2. When your entire health track is filled, it's -3. So if you've healed off 2 bludgeoning wounds, I know you've got 2 lethal wounds, but that means the majority of your wounds are still bashing.
Yes.
Then you should... That will free up 2 health boxes, which means you only have a -1 dice penalty.
Okay. So, yeah. 4 dice. Oh, I should have also didn't know his defense. My bad. Not using the gun anymore.
Yeah, this guy has quite a high defense because he actually has an athletics score.
Ugh.
It's an animal, so its athletic score is actually quite good. I'm just going to double check, make sure I'm not overshooting it on the Onyx platform. But I think these animals actually have quite a high athletic score. I think they have an athletic score of like 3. Yeah. Not useful against guns, but, well... Oh. That's actually good to know. Yeah, it has athletics 4. Has a defensive 8.
Yeah, okay. They die, reroll, they get a chance to die. Regardless of the case, I didn't make it. But we doesn't have those martial arts things where you get bonuses if you can negate people's attacks with your defense. Well, I got one option I can do if this thing doesn't kill me.
You can always attempt to run. You do have obfuscate. Of course, it will leave you very hungry, but that's probably going to happen regardless.
There is the mighty grapple. Always, just a strength check, but I'm not good at brawl, and I'm not the strongest. So why am I lying to myself? And I don't necessarily want this woman to get away either. The biggest thing. But she could be used for questioning. But I will kind of call out. I go, Clementine? It's like, I can use your help here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of try to... I'm going to take a total defense to kind of wait this guy out and see if she responds.
If Clementine is here, she is not responding.
Yeah, so as I'm trying to dodge the nips and bites, it's like after about 20 or seconds, I was like, oh god, she just fucking left. It's like, this is just not my day. And with that, we'll get to kind of yield backwards. And you know what? He's gonna go into his pocket and bring out his phone. Yeah, and as he's trying to get away, he's gonna be calling the sheriff.
So you're gonna obfuscate?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also want to try to keep track of this because I don't want her to run away.
If you attempt to keep track of her and stay within sight, she will have a chance to break your obfuscate.
There's a chance that she could eventually break it.
So do you want to stick with her knowing that?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't just let her get away because Clementine just ran like away, and I have nothing to show for it. The sheriff's gonna be pissed off.
All right. Roll me your obfuscate plus blood penalty.
Alright. Oh, thank God.
Not bad. Okay. She's largely currently trying to regain her. She's trying to slowly. She doesn't really heal herself. She just drags herself to her feet as you make the call. You hear the phone pick up, and on the other side of the line, the sheriff says, "This better be good."
I have, as he brings out his voice haggard, I have the assailant. Is that she's under my custody? But in the middle of trying to subdue her, Clementine has just straight up ran away. I'm going to further on the pursuit, but I could use assistance, please.
Where are you?
Said, not Ruddington. Why am I forgetting? It was Ham or something.
Hammersmith Water Treatment Plant.
Yeah, it's a Hammersmith Water Treatment Plant.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. He ends the call.
He takes that, and when he hangs up, he just goes, "Fuck!" It's like, can he not? Like, that's a long time right now for a person that still has fight in them.
Yep. Your target begins to drag herself to her feet. She appears able to walk. She clutches at her wounds, and with her furry escort, she begins to walk up the stairs and towards the exit.
I can't fucking have that. And I'm hungry, and I bet there's still some stuff stuck inside her.
Oh yeah, roll me your resolve plus composure. What's your blood pool? 3?
3.
Minus 2 dice.
Dice minus 2, or was it minus 3?
That's minus 2.
Minus 2. So, alright, if I can count, so 7 minus 2 is 5. So, oh wait, no, I should subtract 1 because I had printed 1. Well, that was from months ago, but I don't believe that goes away. Right?
Oh yeah, your wound penalties also apply here if you have them.
Oh, yeah, I would still have them. So I should reroll this thing in general then.
Fortunately, you got 1 success. You got the 10 on the first die, so it doesn't matter. So you succeed in holding off the beast. You do not fall to frenzy. However, you gain the tempted condition, so you lose an additional dice when you roll for frenzy next time.
Oh, joys. But with that, I'm going to walk up and walk up behind her, and it's like, and I will put my teeth around her neck, and I just simply say, "We're gonna be here for a minute."
Roll me strength plus brawl. She's lost most of her defense at this point. Well, that's not true actually. She does have an athletics score.
She just would take her wound penalties to her defense mainly. And if I shut her leg, she'd take another penalty, or actually just give her the leg rack.
She doesn't have a leg rack. She didn't take damage more than her stamina to her leg. She actually took just below it.
Yep.
But her wound penalties affect her defense. That's minus 3, so she has a defense rating of 4 right now.
Defense rating 4. Wait, would I have a surprise action since I'm coming out from obfuscate?
Yep, that's why nobody is killing you right now.
Yeah, that's true, but would she have her defense?
Ah, that's true. She wouldn't get her defense. I'll just let you have a surprise attack. I won't make you roll for it.
That's it. I'm not trying to kill her. I'm more or less putting my teeth around her neck because she needs to talk. So it's more or less my teeth are piercing through the neck, but I'm not ripping and tearing.
Well,
And
you'll grapple her, and then you'll have the opportunity to bite or drain her.
yeah, because that's the idea is, hey, do you want us to die or do you want to hang out? Because I'm already in position. So, how does she respond with teeth around her neck?
With dread presence, a bit of panic, and some pulling of the hair. She's going to try and tear you off her neck.
God damn it.
So this is a contested roll. With both people are losing 3 dice. So strength plus brawl minus 3 dice from you, and strength plus brawl minus 3 dice from her.
Yay.
So nobody's rolling much dice.
Well, I can at least spend willpower, so I get to roll the 2 die instead of a chance die.
I also need to roll a certain dice pool for her. She succeeds. Okay.
Come on.
Okay, she's able to violently shove you off. And she will sick her dog on you.
Yep. No reason not to.
Now, he can't explicitly see you, because only the person you're attacking can see you. So he loses a lot of dice to this check. Because he's effectively fighting blind. He will get a roll to try and learn your location, though.
Alright.
It is...
Maybe I should have just shadow touched her and brought her to the obfuscated world. I should have just tried to stick her again. God damn it.
Let's obfuscate. Chuck its thing. Okay, succeeds.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and attack you. He loses a lot of dice for this.
But once it touches me, I'm assuming the obfuscate will break.
Yeah, he'll be able to see you if he hits you. And he does.
Yeah.
2 points of damage. Bashing. Because you have 2 points of...
Lethal, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have 2 free health boxes because you healed like a turn or two ago.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. He can see you now, though. He manages, against all odds, to actually... Actually, wait, what was your defense?
Oh, my defense? Including my wound penalties right now, my defense naturally is what, 4?
Well, it's the lowest of your dex or wits, plus your athletics, plus your celerity.
My defense is naturally 3, then -2 because of my wounds. So my defense is only 1.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't have made a difference. The your wounded quarry just goes, eat him. He took my student. Eat him. And the ragged animal appears to comply.
Fuck this thing. I'll go over with a grapple.
Okay. Strength plus brawl, -3 dice, minus this thing's defense, which is very high.
Am I still fighting his defense? I was hoping that we do his composing strength checks. God damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to, actually, yeah, no, what I do, actually, yeah, you're right. I just skip the whole strength plus brawl step and just have it be opposing. So, opposing strength plus brawl, you do take wound penalties though still, so you lose 3 dice.
Yep. Well, I spend another blood for... Give you some physical strength. Does this automatically evoke a frenzy? It's spitting blood. I'm at 2 now.
No, but it would provoke another check, because that is on -4 dice penalty, you are starving.
Yep.
So that is defense, it's strength.
I'm down to 2 willpower, too. Fuck this thing.
How many successes did you get?
I got 2.
You got 3.
Damn it.
So he gets to use the grapple.
No.
So he begins shaking violently on your arm, teeth clenched, just ripping and tearing. As you take 2 additional points of bashing, just gonna roll over at this point.
Up to 4 lethal. And now I'm injured, and I'm tempted, and I'm hungry. I don't have a lot of dice. Let's see. So, -2, 4 or lower. Wounded at all is -1. At least 3 health boxes is -3. So is that 4 or just -3? Take the highest. Actually, and I'm starving, sorry. So no, that's -4 plus the 50. I think I only have either 1 die or chance die. Doing the math right.
You wanna make that roll?
Yeah. The beast takes over.
Can't force a frenzy, that's an auto power.
I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Coil.
So the beast will come out when it wants to. So, what's your course of action? You've got very limited options here.
No, I should be. If I did the frenzy check, I failed it, so I'm in frenzy, right?
Oh yeah, that is right. I did make him roll on a frenzy check. Okay, you're now in frenzy.
Yeah.
However, you're still currently grappled by this dog, or wolf, or whatever the hell it is, just ripping you apart. Even if you're in frenzy, it may not be for very long.
Depends. Well, I'm not suffering wound penalties. I add my blood penalty to my physical actions, and I definitely the beast's first response is kill the thing killing me.
This is what's going to happen. Last thing
Gotta run
Casper
away.
sees, or rather, last thing Casper sees as he begins to wrestle with this dog and surrenders to his beast. There's several shots that ring out as the door is kicked in. And we're going to end the scene there.
Oh, those.
Thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. See you all next time.